Bird migration is one of the most captivating and intricate behaviors in the animal kingdom. It involves the regular seasonal movement of birds from one region to another, often over long distances. Birds undertake these journeys for various reasons, such as finding better breeding grounds, escaping harsh winters, or searching for abundant food sources. What makes bird migration truly astonishing is the ability of these creatures to navigate with astonishing accuracy, often returning to the same locations year after year. Birds have been migrating for millions of years, and they have evolved a range of sophisticated mechanisms for navigation. Their ability to find their way across vast distances is influenced by a combination of genetic inheritance and learned behaviors. In this exploration of bird navigation during migration, we will delve into the following key aspects. Environmental cues play a pivotal role in the navigation of migratory birds, enabling them to undertake incredible journeys across vast distances with remarkable precision. These cues can be categorized into several key factors that help birds determine their position, direction, and timing during migration. Visual landmarks serve as reliable guides for many migratory birds. They use geographical features such as coastlines, mountain ranges, and even urban landscapes as reference points. These visual cues offer birds a sense of direction, ensuring they stay on course as they traverse unfamiliar territory. For example, the alpine swifts are known to use the Alps as a prominent visual cue during their migration. Solar and celestial cues are vital for diurnal migrants. Birds track the sun's position throughout the day, allowing them to maintain their preferred compass direction. Additionally, some species use the stars as navigational aids during nocturnal flights. These celestial cues serve as fixed reference points that are especially valuable during the night. The Earth's magnetic field is another essential environmental cue that many bird species rely on. Birds are equipped with a magnetic compass, which allows them to detect the Earth's magnetic field and determine their geographic orientation. The precise mechanisms behind this compass are still the subject of ongoing research, with theories suggesting specialized proteins or minerals in birds' beaks or eyes that respond to magnetic fields. Polarized light patterns in the sky have also been proposed as a navigational cue. When sunlight scatters in the atmosphere, it creates polarized light patterns that birds may detect. By perceiving the polarization of light, birds could potentially maintain a sense of direction. Innate knowledge and genetic inheritance are fundamental components of the remarkable ability of birds to navigate during migration. These mechanisms provide a foundation for their migratory behavior and enable them to embark on epic journeys with astonishing accuracy. Birds are often born with an inherent sense of direction and a rudimentary map imprinted in their genetic makeup. This innate knowledge, sometimes referred to as a migratory program, equips them with a rough understanding of the routes they need to follow. Even young birds, without any prior experience, can set off on their first migratory journey and find their way to their intended destinations. This inherited knowledge is often species-specific. With different bird species having distinct migratory routes hardwired into their genetic code, genetic inheritance is responsible for encoding many aspects of migration, including the timing of migration, the destinations, and the distance to be covered. Researchers have discovered that some genes play a crucial role in governing migratory behavior. For instance, a study on European blackcaps revealed that specific genes control the timing of migration and the direction of travel. This genetic inheritance is complemented by the learning process. As young birds embark on their first migrations, they may fly alongside older, more experienced individuals. Through this journey, they learn important cues and behaviors from their experienced counterparts. This learning process contributes to their ability to refine their navigation skills and adapt to changing environmental conditions. It is particularly relevant for species with complex or variable migration routes, where learning from experienced individuals can be the key to a successful migration. Learning from experienced individuals is a crucial aspect of bird migration that contributes significantly to the navigational success of younger, less experienced birds. This form of social learning allows fledglings to acquire essential skills, knowledge, and migration routes from older, more seasoned individuals within their species, ultimately enhancing their ability to embark on and complete successful migration journeys. For many bird species, migration is a complex undertaking. Young birds, often inexperienced and naive, must navigate unfamiliar landscapes, contend with unpredictable weather, and find crucial resources along their route. To overcome these challenges, they can benefit immensely from the guidance of older individuals who have undertaken multiple migrations. One of the key ways in which birds learn from experienced individuals is through direct observation and following. Young birds have the innate ability to recognize and mimic the flight patterns, directional orientation, and stopover locations used by their more experienced counterparts. This process of observational learning can be particularly critical for species with intricate or variable migration routes. Experienced birds often serve as mentors, sharing their wealth of knowledge with younger individuals. Through social interactions and mimicry, young birds learn not only the preferred migration routes but also essential behaviors and strategies for handling various environmental conditions. For example, older birds may help younger ones navigate challenging weather conditions, locate food sources, and identify suitable resting spots. Social learning plays a significant role in species that migrate in flocks or groups. Within these communal settings, inexperienced birds benefit from the collective knowledge of the group. This collaborative approach enhances their chances of surviving the challenges associated with migration. The role of hormones and physiology in bird migration is a fascinating area of study, shedding light on the intricate biological processes that enable birds to undertake long and arduous journeys with remarkable precision. This complex interplay of physiological changes and hormonal regulation is central to understanding the mechanics of migration. Hormones, such as melatonin and prolactin, play a significant role in orchestrating the timing of migration. Melatonin, produced by the pineal gland, is sensitive to changes in day length and helps regulate circadian rhythms. It informs birds about the changing seasons and triggers restlessness and the desire to migrate. As the days grow shorter in the fall, melatonin levels increase, setting the stage for migratory behavior. Prolactin, on the other hand, is associated with parental care and is inhibited during migration. This hormonal shift allows birds to focus on the demands of migration rather than reproductive activities. The physiology of birds undergoes several notable changes in preparation for migration. As the time for migration approaches, there is a significant increase in the size of the hyperphagic organs, such as the liver and pectoral muscles, which store energy for the upcoming journey. Birds can double their body weight during this period by accumulating fat reserves, which will serve as their primary energy source during migration. The physiological changes extend to metabolic adaptations. Birds are capable of adjusting their metabolic rate, allowing them to conserve energy during flight and to sustain prolonged periods of activity. In some cases, this can involve periods of torpor, a state of reduced metabolic activity, to further save energy during rest. Bird migration is a remarkable natural phenomenon, but it is not without its challenges and hazards. As avian travelers embark on their arduous journeys across continents, they encounter a variety of obstacles that can threaten their survival. Understanding these challenges is essential for appreciating the resilience and adaptability of migratory birds. Predation is a constant threat during migration. Birds in flight are vulnerable to predators, particularly when they are fatigued or focused on navigation. Birds of prey, such as falcons, hawks, and owls, are skilled hunters and often target migrating birds as a source of food. To mitigate this risk, migratory birds exhibit various anti-predator behaviors, such as flying in flocks or choosing strategic flight paths to avoid potential threats. Weather conditions are highly unpredictable and pose significant challenges for migratory birds. Birds must contend with storms, strong winds, temperature fluctuations, and precipitation. Flying through adverse weather conditions can be physically demanding and can increase energy expenditure. Despite these challenges, birds have evolved to adapt to changing weather patterns and are capable of making adjustments to their flight plans when necessary. habitat loss and human impact are other significant challenges facing migratory birds. Many species are affected by the loss of stopover habitats, where they rest and refuel during their journey. Urbanization, deforestation, and pollution have all contributed to the decline of suitable stopover sites. Additionally, migratory birds are at risk of colliding with man-made structures such as buildings and power lines, leading to injuries and fatalities. Food scarcity can be a critical challenge during migration. Finding food sources along the route is crucial for birds to sustain their energy levels. Changes in habitat quality, such as alterations in insect populations or plant fruiting patterns, can impact the availability of food. Bird migration showcases remarkable navigational feats among avian species, each with its unique strategies and adaptations. Several species stand out for their extraordinary journeys. The Arctic tern is a symbol of navigational prowess. It holds the record for the longest migratory journey of any bird, covering up to 44,000 miles round trip as it travels from its breeding grounds in the Arctic to its wintering areas near Antarctica. These terns navigate across the globe with astonishing precision, following a zigzag route that takes advantage of prevailing wind patterns. The monarch butterfly, though not a bird, is known for its incredible migration. These tiny insects travel thousands of miles between North America and Mexico. They use environmental cues, particularly the position of the sun, to guide them during their migratory journey. Homing pigeons are domesticated birds renowned for their ability to return to their home loft from vast distances, often exceeding 1,000 miles. Their precise homing skills have been studied for centuries and applied in communication and military endeavors. These species exemplify the incredible navigational abilities of birds and other migratory animals, showcasing their adaptability and precision in covering vast distances. The mechanisms behind their navigational feats continue to intrigue scientists and offer valuable insights into animal behavior and migration. Research into the mechanisms of bird migration carries significant implications for both scientific understanding and conservation efforts. The study of bird navigation and migratory behavior provides valuable insights into the broader fields of animal behavior, ecology, and evolutionary biology. From a scientific perspective, research into bird migration enhances our comprehension of the complex mechanisms underlying animal navigation. Investigating the interplay of innate knowledge, environmental cues, and social learning contributes to a deeper understanding of the cognitive abilities of birds. By studying how birds navigate, researchers gain insights into sensory perception, memory, and the processing of environmental information. These insights extend beyond migratory birds and provide a broader perspective on animal behavior, including topics such as spatial orientation and orientation mechanisms in diverse species. Furthermore, migratory birds serve as sentinel species for environmental health. Monitoring their migration patterns, stopover locations, and population trends can offer early warnings about ecological changes, habitat loss, and the impact of climate change. Such data can be used to assess the overall health of ecosystems and to identify areas in need of conservation measures. Conservation implications are paramount in the study of bird migration. As migratory birds face numerous threats, understanding their migratory routes and stopover locations is crucial for the development of effective conservation strategies. Identifying key habitats and critical stopover sites allows for targeted conservation efforts, such as the protection of crucial resting and feeding areas. Furthermore, research aids in minimizing human impacts, such as collisions with buildings, pollution, and habitat loss. Bird migration navigation is a captivating blend of innate knowledge, environmental cues, and learned behaviors. The ability of birds to undertake epic journeys across continents, guided by the sun, stars, magnetic fields, and visual landmarks, is a testament to the wonders of the natural world. Studying these avian travelers not only reveals the intricate mechanisms behind their navigation but also highlights the importance of conservation efforts to ensure the survival of these remarkable species. Bird migration is a testament to the incredible capabilities of our feathered friends and the ongoing mysteries that continue to be unraveled by scientists and bird enthusiasts alike.